All right, guys, back again with some polling information. So I got this link here from Leger Polling. I'm sure I said that wrong. Let me know in the comment section. I know my French words, I don't really do well with them, but feel free to roast me or try to teach me how to pronounce it properly, and maybe I'll get it one of these days. Anyway, back to the polling. We have the Conservative Party of Canada at 47, the Liberals at 21. And the reason I wanted to make this video is because this is the highest that Leger has ever had, the Conservatives. They always had them around kind of like low 40s, mid 40s at the very highest, but they haven't quite reached 47. Right? So like even polls who have a good credibility, Leger actually says they're the most accurate polling company in the country. We'll see about that, but I mean, even if they're close to even being right here, I mean, this is just fantastic news for the Conservatives and horrific news for the Liberals, even though it seems like they have their new leader. I know technically he's not their new leader right now. It's not, they have to have a vote, yada, yada, yada. But Mark Carney is going to be their leader. And a lot of people already know that. Liberals know it. Mark Carney was on Jon Stewart, basically, doing his greeting tour, I guess you can call it that. And it doesn't seem to be making a difference. Yeah, the Liberals we've shown them as low as 16, 17%. They're at 21 right now, but I mean, I honestly thought that temporarily you were going to see them kind of get closer to 25, and they really haven't. The only polling company that has the Liberals at 25 is Ecos, and they're even more liberal biased than Nanos is. They are way above the average on what most polling companies say the Liberals are at, but hey, Ecos wants to do their thing, they can do their thing. But considering that the Liberals did not get a spike after carbon tax Carney is basically making his greeting tour, is a big problem for them. That being said, even if they were to pick someone else like Chrystia Freeland, it's not going to get any better. These guys, they're toast. They need to completely reform their party and rebrand their party. See this logo here? The white circle with the L and the Canadian flag? That is a broken brand. It is completely gone. No one respects this party if they know anything about politics or anything about, growing a healthy country. Most people who vote for them are very uninformed, some older, some younger. It really doesn't matter which age group or which gender we're talking about here. Most people are done with the Liberal Party. So now if we go down here and we look at, this is kind of a graph, like kind of putting it into a visual. I mean, even after Trudeau announced his resignation, the Conservatives have taken an uprise. The Trudeau Liberals have, just continued to go down and down and down with a pretty big spike. Looks like that happened in November. And then even now, January 13th, they had a slight uptick after Trudeau resigned last week. I thought it'd be a little bit more, because I thought some disgruntled Liberals who are staying home or have switched over to the Conservatives or the NDP, I honestly thought they were going to come back. But it looks like they're really done with the Liberals no matter who's at the helm, because they understand, just like we understand, they're all just like Justin. Every single one of them. And see, preferred successor to Justin Trudeau. Liberal voters, and again, this is a small sample size, 280, 21%, 27% for Mark Carney. It's not that great. Now, maybe when Mark Carney becomes officially the leader, they'll have a bit of a spike. Even then, they're not going to hit close to 30%. Even if they call a snap election, if Mark Carney calls a snap election in March, the brand is just damaged too much. If Mark Carney does not call a snap election and we have to wait until October, then you're going to see a few months of Mark Carney's policies, and even more people will realize, oh, this guy is just like Justin. Carbon taxes, giving away our jobs, not using our own resources. We have a huge reservation of oil out west. And what does Mark Carney want to do? He wants to ship it in from other countries, making it more expensive. And oh, by the way, now you got to use oil. You got to use fuel to go get our fuel. When you have it here, now it's making it more expensive, and it's worse for the environment. Those dummies, they don't understand. But look at this. If you go all the way down here, I don't know as an option, 30%. I don't know is better than Mark Carney at this point. I mean, it's just it's over for the Liberals, man, and it's the NDP too. They can't gain a single stride, and when you have an idiot like Jagmeet Singh at the helm, no wonder. Just gonna have a look here to see if there's some other interesting. I didn't realize Leger had such a deep dive. Usually, I just see someone posted on Twitter. Let's have a look here. Preferred timing for the next election by voting intentions. Now, 52% of conservatives, for obvious reasons, and only 9% for the Liberals. Of course, they don't want an election. Of course, none of the left-wing parties want an election. Even the PPC is at 50%. This spring, that comes in second for the conservatives, 32%. And only 14% want to wait till October. And I think that most of those people want to wait till October so that the Liberals can continue to bury themselves. But I think the people who are saying this spring, I know that's their preferred, I think that's when it's going to happen. And of course, 60% of the Liberals want to wait, 53% of the NDP. And of course, the Greens, the Bloc, 32%, but who cares with the Bloc anyway? Common sense conservatives, libertarians, populists, centrists, left-leaning people, we all want an election now. They break it down to a conservative, liberal, yada, 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 but there's a lot of different political groups, and we all want an election except for the left, the far left. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of these numbers. Are you surprised like I am that the Liberals haven't moved at all? Or barely at all? And do you think that when Mark Carney is announced as the leader, do you think they'll continue to, spike? Or, will they continue to just have this rapid downfall? Or will they have a little bit of an uptick? Please let me know what you guys think in the comments section. I always enjoy reading your guys' comments. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps grow the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly.